G'day guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to maximise your storage capability in the back of your four-wheel drive by installing the Adventure Kings fridge barrier. Today I'm installing the small fridge barrier, but you can follow these same steps for the large fridge barrier as well. First up, we're going to lay out all the components. So in the box you'll find two side panels, you'll find the rear panel as well as the top section. You'll also find the mounting hardware. Now all you're going to need to assemble this is a 4mm Allen key and a 10mm spanner or socket if you can find one. Okay, so we're first going to assemble the side pieces to the back piece. So we're just going to set these aside and stand these upright. Okay, so the side piece here will have a lip on the back, which is where this part here is going to mount up to it. Set that there for the time being, and grab the nuts and bolts and start joining it all together. Now we're just going to leave all these loose for the time being before we start lining everything up and make sure it lines up in the back of the four-wheel drive properly. I'm just going to add all of these. You'll find 16 holes and there's 16 nuts and bolts as well as flat washers. The flat washers go on the same side that the nylock nuts go on. Okay, so we've put 3 on each side. Now we're going to turn it around and whack the top on. There's no real right or wrong way to put the top on as long as it lines up lengthways. And then same deal, put all the bolts and nuts through but leave them loose for the time being. Then we can start putting it in the car. So that's really all there is to the assembly side of things. Now you can choose to start tightening everything up, but I'm just going to wait till I transfer it into the car, make sure everything's lined up, then I'm going to go ahead and tighten it, and then we can start thinking about securing it. Okay, with that in place, we can now go ahead and start tightening everything up, then we can secure it. Okay, so all the nuts and bolts are done up nice and tight. Now I'm going to go ahead and secure the fridge barrier to my drawer top here. Now there's a bunch of different ways you can go about this. You can use nut certs, you can bolt it directly, but in my case, I'm just going to use some wood screws. The reason I'm using wood screws is because this isn't going to be weight bearing. It's not going to have any sort of heavy loads on it or anything like that. So we don't really have to worry about using heavy duty materials to secure it to the drawer top. So I'm just going to use some washers and these screws and then start drilling it in. That is all there is to it. It's probably one of the easiest things you can do to the back of your four-wheel drive to maximize your storage capability, and it'll protect your fridge for many years to come.